Hey, it's Amy Green with Amy and Art Designs. Come on in and say hi. I'm so glad you're here. If you're watching this, you're probably watching on the replay. So drop hashtag replay, and that will um, let me know that you're watching on the replay. And if you're watching live, please make sure that you say hi. I would love to be able to say hi back, and especially please let me know if you're new here because we'd love to give you a warm welcome. So it is cold, y'all. It is so cold. And I can't think of anything better to do than hang out and craft. So I thought I'd hop on, share some new stuff, do a little crafting, and then I'm gonna go have movie night with my family because the boys don't have school tomorrow. So how are y'all doing? Are you staying warm? Hey Tammy. Hey Tammy and Tammy. Good to see you guys. So while everybody's coming on in, let's let me show you some things that are new in the shop, and then we are going to do some crafting. I think I'm going to do the hot cocoa mug gumball machine filler because it is so cute. It is so freaking cute. So I have a dog under the table. She's leaning on my legs. So come on in. Let me show you some things, and then we'll say hi. So let me first, some of you guys, I'm going to answer some questions about the gnomes just before we get started. So the gnomes come in every set. I don't know if you guys have the gnomes. Let me know if you have the gnomes, and I'll say hi after I share about the gnomes. But just to give everybody a chance to get in. But they come with, each attachment set comes with three sets of a set of 3 Velcro dots. So you get the front and the back. Because I don't know when you put it together if you put the front on or the back. I always put the rough part onto the gnome and the soft part on here because it's easier to, what is that called? It's like easier to store. Like you don't have to worry about it scratching anything else. But so you don't have to worry about getting the right sized Velcro because I put it in there. Okay, and it just Velcros right on. So this is, I don't have her St. Patrick's Day outfit done yet. I have her Valentine's. I'm not sure. It's in the container. So, and then the same thing with this guy. Like it just has the Velcro that holds it on. Okay. So let me say hi to everybody. I'm going to show you guys what is new in the shop, and then we're going to craft. So Tammy S, hey girl. Tammy C, Tammy Clements Royer, CR. Hey Penny. Kim, hey Kim. Oh, Kim, you're having trouble with pipes freezing. Oh, I'm sorry, girl. We haven't yet. In Texas, when we would always drip, and then you would open the cabinets. I'm sure you guys know this. Open the cabinets like underneath the sink to let the cold air out. It is so cold. Marsha, she's got a heat wave of -7 in South Dakota. I think it's like 9 degrees in Ohio. Thank you for the sprinkles, Kim and Tammy. And hey, Dana. Okay, let me show y'all. Hey, Amelia. Oh, girl, Amelia's sick. I'm so sorry. I'll tell you what, this weather is just, it's not fun. And then to be sick on top of it. But I would have to say that it's better. I can't find my layout that I like. Here we go. It's better. I think at least no one's going anywhere doing anything, right? Okay. Let's look at a few new things. We've got the gnomes are up in the shop, guys. If you didn't see the text, I haven't sent an email yet, but I sent a text. The gnome attachments are up in the shop, the boy and the girl. The girls, she has like a hat and little lips. She's so cute. And her little lips say, kiss me, I'm Irish. And then she's her little hands that go on there and a hat. So that's the girl gnome. Super, super cute, right? I love her. Oh, you taste the leaf blower under the, yeah. I'll tell you what. It is, my kitchen pipe, I had a center island in Texas, and my sink was in that center island, and the slab, it would come up through the slab, And every time, I mean, that whole thing would freeze, and you'd turn it on, and you would, like, the sludge, like the icy sludge would come out. I mean, it was just, but we're going to craft hot cocoa, which is going to keep us thinking about warm things. So this is a little like trio set. If you're in the JCC, you have a lot of hot cocoa stuff, but I wanted another option for people if they wanted like a triplicate set to go with their little hot cocoa gumball machine filler. So you have, it says hot cocoa warm up here. It's hard to see from, let me see if I can, there we go, a little better. Warm up here. And then a scoop with little marshmallows, and you have a wood bead, a mug wood bead, and a snowflake wood bead, and a little hot cocoa tag. So cute, right? I love this one. This is, I just am so excited about this one. And so when you put it together, you glue like these pieces, and there's a little, which leaves a little space in the middle, and you put your mug on top, and then that hangs, and it makes like a little faux wood bead. So cute, right? Same thing with your snowflake. And then there's this one. This is what I want to do. Look how cute this is. It's a hot cocoa mug with a straw, and I love this about the straw. It's 2 pieces, so it's really easy to make it 2 different colors. And then this goes beside it, and you have 2 stacks of marshmallows, right? I love that one. That's what I think we'll do today. So there's that. I know you guys have been asking about, I've got a hot cocoa sign insert because a lot of you guys asked for it. Warm up here. And the website, if you don't know, amyandart.com is the website, and then you would go, hey Dixie, and then this is like a little spoon. I see that, like a metallic silver hot cocoa mug, a cocoa like canister thing, some chocolate, marshmallows. So cute. That would look really cute at the side. And then I have some polka dot ribbon to go with it as the bow kit, which is really cute. I thought the red matches really well when it's dry to the red we used in the JCC to paint Christmas red, and polka dots are so cute with hot cocoa. So I thought that would be a cute little bow kit for that. I have, this is so cute. Yeah, that goes in the round sign, Dixie. So it would go right in here. It would go right in here. So like, and like same with the Valentine's, it goes in here when it's painted. And then this one is just cute, and it's quick and simple, right? Not overly complicated to paint, but you can do different colors. You've got your heart and this. And then I did not have the ribbon when I put this up on the site yesterday, but it's going to be these 2 ribbons. I just got it in. So it's like a glitter white heart, a glitter red heart, and then I'm going to put a burlap with it. So it'll be super, super cute and nice. Again, so I didn't put a pink ribbon with it, and there's a reason I didn't put pink. Pinks are super, super hard to match with your paint. And so because it's Valentine's, I didn't want you to have like one shade pink in a ribbon, a bow kit, and then another shade here. It's easier to like pick a pink that's closer to the paint you have. Or if I would have had it, I could have said, hey, these 2 pinks go well together, but pink is trickier. So that's why I went with all red, and you can paint this any color you want. Some people don't want pink in their Valentine. Some people want like only red. So I think pink and red are adorable together, but that's just my opinion. But this is the Valentine sign attachment. Hey, Donna. So that would go there. And then, because I just couldn't help it. I love, I have some other Valentine trays on the website, but I've got this one here to show you, the love bug one. So cute. So it's a little bug, don't know if you did the Americana tray. It's kind of like the Americana, but the difference, this one has 4 little hearts that you're going to use a string to attach them and then tie it. So it'll be like a little hanging heart garland. It'll be so, so cute. So we've got that. An XOXO tag. February 14th with your 1 and your 4 that have tiny little hearts. Look at that. And this is your word stack, love, kisses, and smooch. And I changed this a little bit so that the hearts attach to the O, because the hearts were at first just in the middle. And I thought, that's a lot. This way they attach and you don't have to mess around with like going in and gluing one tiny little piece in there. And then a little mini garland with hearts. So really, really cute. The Valentine's is cute. So yes, I'm excited for Valentine's too. Just the decor is so fun. And it's that time of year where you can just like go all out with pink and reds and all the colors, and it just doesn't matter, right? So let's paint. I want to paint the marshmallows and the hot cocoa. Move this here. Hey, Renee. How are you? So let's Dixie says she ordered all the interchangeable gnomes last night. Yes, so I have more. I have spring. What do I have? Spring. I know I've got summer, July 4th. All of the fun holidays for the gnomes this year. All of them are finally ready. Spring, let me think. Fall, Halloween. Pretty sure things. All of them. Yes. Hey, Jennifer. Are you staying warm? I saw where so Jennifer's also in Texas, guys. So I saw where you commented that you guys went and there was nothing in the store. And that is not why I went to the store. We've had, so in Ohio in the summer, I don't know anybody else up north. In Texas, no matter what time of year it is, you could always find great produce everywhere. Like they had an abundance of great produce. And here I find like in the winter, it's a little trickier to find good produce. It's more hit and miss. And it's a little more, and you have to have a little more, or it's so expensive, like insanely expensive. Okay, I'm going to do this in the same colors as the JCC tray. If you're watching, you don't know what the JCC is. That is my Joyful Crafting Club. And we had a hot cocoa tray this month. And so some of the ladies asked for hot cocoa, extra hot cocoa stuff. So that's what we're doing. And I'm going to paint this to match just because it'll be really cute and fun. So I'm just taping all of my things down. But I went this last night because there's a store. There's a couple stores that have good produce, but I found mostly this morning, I found tons of really great produce at Giant Eagle. I know it's like such a weird mom problem, right? Like I just can't stand it when the kids don't have enough fresh food. Yes, this one's really cute. Lisa, thank you, girl. Lisa said she ordered it. Yeah, the gnomes are. I've got to do the St. Patrick's girl. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I want to do the mug in red. I want to do the straw in patina, and I want this to be in a red, this to be patina, and then this is going to be the cocoa color, and then the creamy white color. I think that's what we're going to do. It's going to be quick and simple. Really fun one. Oh, there's Amy from Amy Sews. If you guys don't know Amy, she's on, so cute. She's so funny. She's my mastermind. She's a hoot. And she's over at Amy Sews on Facebook, and she does a lot of really cool stuff. And so even if you aren't a sewist, she's so much fun to watch. She does the best lives. Amy, don't look at my janky camera setup. Amy has a really fancy camera setup, and I keep saying I'm going to get all of her things. Like, she's super fancy. Mine is janky, but that's kind of how we roll over here at the janky camera setup. we're just painting a little hot cocoa. So has anyone ever made bacon dip? This is like so random why I get my paint set up. Has anyone ever made it? I just realized I didn't get my paintbrush to dry brush with, but we're gonna see what we can come up with. I know this is like the most random thing, but Joe has been buying this. It's called like burnt ends dip. Okay, so I've got my makeup sponge. I've got my Christmas red, guys. And I'm just going to paint my mug. And I hope he's not watching. I saw it last night at the grocery store. Well, it was actually a bacon dip. It was like $9 for like this little tiny container like this. And so I was like, all right, like I can make this for less than $9. But he's been buying this brisket like burnt ends dip. But anyway, I looked it up online, and basically what it is cream cheese, mayonnaise, sour cream, bacon, chives, and some like ranch dip flavoring. Has anyone ever made it? I know, like it's so random, but I'm like, I'm gonna make that stuff because like $9 for this. I mean, I can't, but I don't know. So, no, Jennifer, I know you've not made the bacon dip, girl. Come on. Jennifer. Oh, I hear noise. Joe, he may be coming down to tell me not to talk about his dip. But I'm not really a dip maker. I know Jennifer does it. Jennifer Andy makes, her husband cooks. Okay, look, this is what I cooked today. I made a fruit crisp. I've been going through the freezer. And, okay, this is patina. Guys, we've got patina. I love this blue color. So I've been going through the freezer and like looking for things that, okay, I'm going to be really careful because I don't want to get it on the white part of my marshmallows. But for things that are like, I need to use up. So I've been using, like, we had these big bags of frozen berries that the kids said they wanted from Costco that they haven't eaten. So I've been making fruit crisp. So I made a fruit crisp, a berry crisp this morning. I made cauliflower soup. I made, what else did I make? Butternut squash soup, and I cooked a ham. I know it's kind of random. I should have taped that. But that's what I did. Jennifer, she makes crafts and children and money. And that's it. I know, right? No, I did. I did a lot of cooking today. Okay, that's cute. You guys, so okay, so there's that. This is just these pieces. This is a simple one. We're going to do some white. Oh, white chicken chili. Yum. I made some white chicken chili in the pressure cooker last week or the week before. Yum, what do you put in your white chicken chili? All right, guys. Here we go. I'm going to paint the marshmallows. This is vintage white. Gracie, what are you doing, girl? Okay. What are you doing? All right. So let me see. There we go. I'm going to move this up a little bit. What I'm going to do. I made it in the crock pot. Yeah, I did mine in the pressure cooker. I took frozen chicken breasts and put them in with chicken stock and white beans and Okay, I just cleaned those paint lines out a little bit. See? I used onions and red peppers and garlic and all the other things that you put in the chili. It was really good. The kids loved it. So I think sometimes, okay, so we're just doing the up and down, up and down. If you're new here, guys, like this is, if you just go up and down on these tiny little wood cutouts, what happens is, one, you don't slop the paint all the way down the edge. I mean, you still might get a little, but you want to use the smallest amount of paint possible. We're going to go up and down, get those covered. And you might have to do a couple more coats, but this keeps those little lines in the marshmallows clean when you're done painting them, and then you still have that definition. You couldn't find vintage white. I'm pretty sure I got it on Amazon. I think like just when you're not doing just like that bright white, just a little less white, then it just gives it a different look than crazy bright white, you know? Okay. So super cute. Super cute. Dixie, back to the gnomes. Okay, I debated about this back and forth because I've been taking down the non-seasonal stuff on my website, mostly because I don't have it in stock sometimes, right? But I started thinking about the attachment signs. You guys tell me what you think. The attachment signs, I'm going to mix this up and make some kind of hot cocoa colored stuff. And what I came to was that I'm just grabbing a paintbrush, that I really feel like people want to buy the gnomes, or when they buy the attachment sign, they want to be able to get like all the holidays or more than just one. They want to, don't just want to see. So I put that up so that we would have like multiple. This is coffee. You could go and grab whatever you wanted. And then people like to gift those. Like they like to gift the gnomes and the 12-inch round because it's interchangeable. So I just want this a little darker than what it is right now. Not a lot darker, but that looks like coffee. I want it to look more like hot chocolate, but not necessarily super dark. So some of the other whites they have what is this? Ivory white, French vanilla, even parchment. They're all just a little creamier. The parchment is a little browner than this vintage white. So, okay, I like that a little better. A little more chocolatey. Creamy hot chocolate. And that's just going to go in here. Yeah, I love the gnomes too. They're so cute. And they're so, sometimes like you want to craft something that's just quick and simple, right? Once you have the body done and put together, it's so easy to craft those attachments and pop them on a shelf. I just keep, I have like a clear shoe boxes from, what is that place? The Container Store. I just keep them in there. Okay. So I'm just painting the hot chocolate, guys. Woo! All right. Okay. So let me show you. I'm going to move this out of the way. Oh, I'm going to keep this here. So I'm going to do, when this is dry. Yeah, and it is. going to sand it a little bit, and then I'm going to dry brush it just a little bit. Okay. Okay, if you're a lot of you guys, I see a lot of you from the JCC, you guys have done such an amazing job on the December tray. I know you just got your January tray. If you're not in the JCC, you want to see the tray, I'm going to do a live reveal next week. But, I mean, I am so impressed with everyone's trays. So, guys, I'm just sanding this off a little bit to smooth it out a little bit before I dry brush it. But the trays look so good. I mean, they really do. You guys have really run with it. Like, some of the ladies that have been in there for several months now, 4 months, 5 months, you know, they're getting super confident in color choices. And when you're choosing colors for a tier tray, like, it can be tricky because there's so many little pieces and so many little signs to coordinate. And you guys have just gotten so confident in choosing colors and so good at it. That hold on, I was just reading Dixie's comment about the bubble gum. Okay, I'll read it in just a second. But I've been so impressed with your color choices and how good it looks. Okay, so I'm going to dry brush. If you don't know what dry brush is, you just really get a very small amount of paint on your brush and knock off as much as you can because you're just trying to do an accent. So I'm just over here knocking off as much paint as I can. And then you just take it over. This is how I do it. Back and forth. And it's just kind of like the decor wax. Like, it's like here, like there's too much. So I'll just take this and I can sand some of that off. Okay. But it just changes your work just enough that I'm going to move this down so you can see a little better, so that it just gives a little more detail, dimension, some interest. And I also think it kind of looks a little wintry. Penny says, what's the cloth called that you use after sanding? This is a tack cloth. And it's just kind of like cheesecloth that feels waxy, and it picks the dust up. And you can get these at Walmart, at Home Depot, at Amazon. They're in my Amazon store too, like the ones I get a lot of them, but at a time. I get a lot at a time. But they're great for cleaning up your work area. Just keeping that dust off of your pieces when you sand. I'm saying like 16 times. So but they're like, okay, they're huge, they're really big. And this one I left big. I guess I was in a hurry, but I usually cut them into pieces. So I'll cut them in half or in quarters or whatever and just use a small amount at a time. But you can totally cut them down. You don't have to keep them that big. So Dixie says she got the Gumball machine and it was a filler and it was a tight fit. I need to do a video on those, but they, you know what? It's good that they're a tight fit. That would, like putting them together, you had to push, right? I need to do a video on those and on the, do you see that now? It's just like a little white. On those, on the, what are those things called? The sign stands, the big ones and the small ones. It's just going to go behind my straw here, and I'm going to dry brush this. And we're almost, this is it, guys. This is an easy one. And it's just one part of the set. So that's the hot cocoa. Isn't that cute? Just a little bit. Let me see here. Do I want to do this? So, yeah, those things, once you get them in there, they're good. But the gumball stands are their thing. If they're too loose, they wiggle around in there too much. Okay. All right. There's our hot chocolate. Okay, so let me move this off of here and then let's put it together. I'm going to wrap this in. That's okay. I was just looking at my marshmallows. Okay. Oh, if you would have broken it, I would have sent you a new one. Sometimes too, so I measure the wood. Like each piece with those fitted pieces, you have to measure like each piece of wood before you cut it in the laser. And so I measure the wood, but even like in one piece of wood, so you have to and you have to adjust the kerf. It's called kerf down to the 100th, to 1/100th, depending on which laser I'm using. One is 1/100th, one is 7/1000, something like that, 0.007. So it's a very small fraction, but the kerf is the amount that the laser takes away when it's cutting. So let's glue this together. So anyway, I have to measure those down that small. And even within like one piece of wood, it can vary, like the thickness can go and can just kind of vary just a little bit. And if it hits that area, it can be a little tighter or a little looser. I know you guys wanted to know all about that today. So I'm going to do that piece last because I want it to go underneath. So let's glue this on. I'm going to use my Loctite on this just because it's tiny and I don't have a lot of pieces. But I would probably tell you at home, I don't know if I can get it. There we go. That it probably is easier not to use the Loctite. I'm just because it's the snowflake is going to be a little tricky because you don't want it to gush out the sides. But this is what I'm going to do. Hey, Tony. Oh, you have 3 inches of snow in Oklahoma. No, we do not have that much of snow. We are staying warm. The fireplace is on. I have a fireplace in my bedroom, and it heats up that room. But the problem is the thermostat's in my bedroom. So if okay, I'm gonna push this down. I didn't seal this yet. I'm gonna seal it. So I'm gonna be unhappy if I don't. Then everywhere else is colder. So, okay, this is the scoop is really cute too, but I promised Joe and the kids I would come up and we'd have a family movie night. So I'm not going to paint the scoop live, but I'll paint it later and show y'all. But they really, it's just so cold. Like there's just really nothing you can do. I did go to Pilates this morning. It was 6 degrees, but I went anyway. So I'm getting used to this weather. I'm just trying to get my decor wax up in there. If you're watching and you're new here and you don't know what I'm using, this is it's not decor wax. This is Duraclear satin varnish, and it's just a really nice finish on your pieces. Let me show you up close so you can see the difference. I probably do this every time. If you've seen this a million times, I'm sorry. Thank you for being here a million times to see it. But you see the difference in the reds? This just brings out the color and makes it pop and makes it look really vibrant. And when it's finished, it's going to be nice and smooth, and it's really going to look like something you got at this store. It just has this really beautiful finish to it. So, okay. All right, so let's do this one. It dries very quickly. It's the other thing I love about it. And even though it is a polyurethane sealer, it does not smell. So it's not stinky. It does look really good. It does look really good. It's going to be so cute. It's going to be so cute. I've been excited for this one. I was like, I'm going to paint that one. So I'll be live tomorrow, I think at 2:30 for Craft Around the Clock. If you guys have any, if seen something that I have and you'd like to see me paint it, drop that below. Because I haven't decided what I'm going to do tomorrow. But I've got to paint something or craft something. If there's something you'd like to see, let me know. Okay. Or if there's something you're like, hey, I could use help with this, you know, something you're trying to master, let me know, and I will see if I can't make that happen for you. Okay. Yeah, this is a quick one too. All right, I'm just going to put this on here, and then we're going to... Yeah, we don't have school tomorrow. The kids will be home. I told them we are having a wipe down the walls and baseboards party tomorrow. The Green family, they're so excited too. The boys looked at me like, oh, Mom. But I'm like, they touch everything with their grubby fingers. And like and it's like you can just see their little hands streaking down the wall. And I was like, we're having a wipe down party. We're wiping down all the things tomorrow, getting it nice and clean, getting it all like not looking so disgusting. I mean, oh, they touch everything. Like, and I'm just like, stop, please stop. Like, you just have to wipe it down as long as you can. And then you got to come back with some paint. Like, and you just, there's nothing else we can do about it. You know, there's just nothing else we can do at some point. Hey, yeah. Tony says she always loved her snow days. I know. I actually do love when the kids are home and we get to have like extra time together. I really enjoy that. Okay, so there's that. Hey, Amy from Wix Wax. I feel too like when I just am loving the extra break because I felt like I could do a little more today. I felt like I could, you know, spend a little more time cooking. I didn't feel so rushed. Oh my gosh. I didn't feel so rushed. This is why I said I would spray this because this is just, oh, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this down here and I'm just going to gently tap it in the glue. I'm pretty sure Jennifer Radin told me about this. She's the one who told me about this Loctite stuff. And I was like, Jennifer, it's just too many small pieces for Loctite. And she was like, yeah, I just tap it down there. Which, okay, I would not want to do that on a whole tier tray, but you have to understand, Jennifer doesn't do tiny stuff like I do. Jennifer does big signs. So 2 different perspectives. If you're doing something small and you don't feel like getting the spray lid out, there we go. That's nice and centered. I'm going to hold it down. How's it up there in Michigan, Amy? So, and then the back of this, I can't believe you guys have 3 inches of snow in Oklahoma. Oh my gosh. Like Ohio, I'll tell you what, they are prepared for the snow. Those trucks were running all night long last night. The city I live in, Dublin, I think they have, I'm just lining these little straws up. See behind there? How cute is that? They have like 8 snow plows and they all have names. And every time they add a new snow plow to the crew, They put a thing out to the city to vote on the name of the snowplow. It's a thing. Okay, so if you were sloppy, like I always tell you not to be, so Jennifer, I think you have to be pretty patient to use the Loctite. Okay, I'm just going to take this off just a little bit. I was super sloppy, but I'm going to show you guys the other thing you can do. There's a marker. It's right here. It is the Liquitex acrylic marker. Tammy says she has 25 inches of snow. Oh my gosh. Wait, you're in Iowa, aren't you, Tammy? Girl, you cannot leave the house. So I feel like the year I was born, or the year after I was born or something. Oh, I've got to tell you guys about my bracelets. Okay, these are my new thing. I got these when I took Luke up to the Football Hall of Fame over Christmas break. We went and they would gift shop on the way out. I know I just did a whole rabbit trail, but we're going to come back to the whole snow story. But he was looking for some stuff he wanted something from the gift shop, and they had these bracelets. Lokai. I don't know how to say it. Let's just say Loki. All right. But they were all sports themed, and I was looking at them, and they're really cool. So the white part has water from Mount Everest, okay, and the black part has mud from the Dead Sea. And so the bracelet has something from the highest point on Earth and something from the lowest point on Earth. And then it's a reminder that we all have highs and we have lows, but our life is really lived in between, and to find balance and to move past the hard stuff. And remember that the high points are just moments. It's not your everyday, right? And to just find balance and harmony and peace in your life. And so I joined they have a bracelet of the month club, and I joined their bracelet of the month club, and this is the one I got this month. And then this is their autism bracelet, because my oldest son is autistic. And I don't know, like I look at it every day and I think to myself, it's all okay. Like, we have highs, we have lows, and everything is okay in between. And I just love these bracelets. So, and I can't feel them. I have a thing about jewelry that you can feel, and you can't feel them when they're on. I do have my dog's hair, Gracie. But I love them. And I don't know, I look at them and I feel like, okay, everything's all right. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but if you are going through something difficult, or you have a life that, like, every day sometimes it's not always simple, when you have that constant reminder that, what, it's all okay. Everything is okay. This is life. We have ups and we have downs. We have ups and we have downs. So I love these bracelets. I have another one that's white and black, and I got Joe one for Christmas. So they're really cool. I have the small on. They size them. But anyway, those are my bracelets, and I love them. I love them. I'm excited to see what I get for my bracelet of the month and next month. So this is the Liquitex pin. Back to the Liquitex. And you can just go over your edges, and it'll cover up the paint. Yeah, so I got my niece one for Christmas too, and she's loved the message. They're really cool. They're really cool. I think I just love the whole concept behind the bracelet. That's a cool thing. Every day, like, even on days if you don't have anything crazy or hard, every day, like, there's something, just a reminder, what, it's all okay. You live your life in that balanced place. The highs are going to come, the lows are going to come. I kind of think of, like, everyday life as all the dots in between. Hey, Tammy W. So, guys, lanterns go out Monday if you are wondering about that, or Tuesday. So I'm just finishing this up, and we'll put it in the machine. So yeah, the lanterns go out Tuesday. If you have ordered a Relax and Renew kit, and you'll have access to a video tutorial. The tutorial is a little different than what I do in the JCC. It's but it is a video tutorial to show you how to paint and put together the lantern. And see, why didn't someone tell me? That my arm was out of the window. Someone has to remind me. Jennifer, you just scheduled a post about what? The Liquitex marker? The Loctite, would you schedule a post about, girl? Linda says she can't wait to get her lantern. You have a place already picked out for it. I'm excited to the lanterns, and just to be able to style them all year long. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, let me get my jar full. This is the other thing. I need to switch out my Christmas. Oh, that there's always something to be thankful about. Yes. You order both sizes of the market. Okay, this is let me take this here. So I'm just taking the reindeer out of here. This is the reindeer scoop. Okay, so if what Dixie was saying before, this is why I need to do a video about it. I have it taped in here. So this is the Target Gumball machine puller. Hold on, I'm just gonna get the darn thing out of here. Well, it's pretty stuck. Okay, so all right. Let me clean this up before I drop something in a big heap of paint. So this is the Gumball machine stand, and it's just, you don't have to paint this. It's just wood. You just put it together, and then you drop this piece in here. And then this piece, what I do is tape these together on the back side, and you fold it in half. Okay. And then let me take this off so you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, the Relax and Renew. Yeah, that's what I love about it, is that it's a statement piece. You can use it all year long, and it's just a really, really beautiful piece. You can do Christmas. You can do, there's so many things you can put in there. You can decorate the tops. I'm excited to see how you guys style them all year too. They're beautiful. And the painting part, you guys, for the most part, when you're painting, you can turn on, I'm just spinning this so this goes this way. For the most part, what you can do is you can turn on Netflix and watch your favorite movie while you paint it. And then, so you see I've got my little mug in there. So if you ever have a piece that's a little loosey-goosey, because it's just the width of the wood, and so that slot, just put like a little piece of tape on the bottom, not one you can see, but just to like tighten it up a little bit. Just like this. And there you go. And it'll tighten it up. It is a really cute set. Oh, Jennifer's got a live in 15 minutes. Yeah, girl, go. Have fun. See, that tightens it right up. Have fun, girl. Let me see if I can get my camera at a better angle so you can see this better. Woo! There we go. Okay, that's a little more straight on. And then you have your little marshmallows. So I think there's a couple. Bye, girl. Have fun. I'll hop on and say hi. I've got to go upstairs and make potatoes to go with that ham I cooked. I got a 10-pound ham yesterday. Okay, see how cute that is? And then I was wondering if I need my... So there's a couple things you can do. I thought about like gluing these little marshmallows in. It's easier to stand up and look down when you're doing this. I thought about gluing them to the front of the gumball machine, but then you're not going to be able to get the you won't be able to get the stand in there. So you can just set them in there. The thing is you want to put these gumballs like wherever you style it is where it needs to live, because these are going to like fall when you put them in here, when you move them. So once you pick this up and move it, you either have to have like the world's steadiest hand, and then see, look, these are so cute. Or, you know what? I wonder what happened to my tweezers. These are my tweezers, my big old arthritic hand in there. I have arthritis in my knuckle. You could probably put like a little piece of painter's tape and stick these together. Obviously, I haven't done this yet to think through what's the easiest way to do it. I'm going to take a piece of painter's tape and stick them together and see if that doesn't help. These stay the way I want. So I'm going to take this. Hey, Tammy Fleming, how are you? It's a really cute set. Tammy Clements Warrior. Okay. I can't believe you got 25 inches of snow. So what I was going to say there, I remember it was like either the year I was born or the year after, Ohio had this really big blizzard. So I'm just going to do this. And there's pictures when I was like a baby, and there was so much snow that you couldn't get out of our house. Like they were literally snowed in the house. Let me get these other ones out. Like literally the snow drifts were up against all of the doors and you couldn't leave the house. I mean, I remember my mom saying she was just freaking out because she was stuck in the house with a new baby. She couldn't get out of the house. I couldn't have been that old. I think it was the year I was born. So I'm just going to tape those on to make them. It is thank you, Tammy. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. Okay, so that's in there. Then I just tape these together, see, to make them sticky. You could also glue them together. But if you're not sure that you want them to be like that, you can tape them. Like forever and ever, I guess is what I'm saying. If you want to use these somewhere else or in a tray. This is always the tricky part, is getting them down in here. But once you get them, you're golden. So there you go. I got them. I'm going to put my lid on. Now, the scoop that goes with it would just hang down here. But like I said, we are having a family... Look, we're having a family movie night. So, Kim's saying it was the blizzard of 78. So I might have been 2. So maybe there were 2 of us. Yeah, it was bad. Tammy says you've had to shovel the doors out twice now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. This is really cute. It is going to look super cute with the tray. And I'll get the other pieces done, and I'll post a picture. But these are, if you don't have, like, if you wanted a different sign to go in front of it, this could go in front of it. So, all right, ladies. Happy Sunday. I'll see you guys tomorrow around 2:30 my time. Again, if there's something that you want to see me craft or something you want to see, let me know, and we'll do that. Stay warm. Stay warm. Take care of yourselves. Do some crafting. Get some. Oh, yes. Tammy W. Names. If you got a random notification, a shipping notification from me through something called Pirate Ship, you got Happy Mail. We sent out a lot of tons of Happy Mail. I'm looking for a Post-it note, Tammy W. Thank you for the reminder, girl. I might have to put them on here again. And then write them later. I don't know where my Post-it notes are. I'm going to put them on here. Okay, let me pull some names. Okay, Tammy Fleming. I'm going to do Dana Taylor. Donna Finto. You want more explanation on how to put the gnomes together and their accessories. Okay, Donna. I have a video on YouTube about the gnomes. I think specifically the girl gnome, because she's got that spacer. Let me see if I can find it. Patty, no, I don't sell the SVG file for this one, girl. Do you like your Glowforge? That's what I started on, a Glowforge. And I still have it. It is a good machine. They need a lot of maintenance because they're so small and there's not as much space for the like exhaust, you know. But I love my Glowforge. Tammy W, good to know about the gnomes. Yeah. So Patty, I'm considering down the road starting to sell some files. I don't know what that would look like, but I am considering down the road doing it. I don't right now. I'm thinking next maybe we'll add some printables because I have a bunch of products in mind that would go well with printables because you guys seem to like the interchangeable stuff so well. So I think that the printables would go really well with the interchangeable stuff. Yeah, I love the Glowforge too. You know who else is learning to laser cut is Deanna Anderson. All right, and Tammy W. That makes 5. Yeah, she is she's learning to laser cut. She said she just is doing it for kind of like fun. I kind of started out as fun and now look where it is. But here, since you guys asked about the gnomes before we hang up, let me show you this real quick. I'll have my other camera and show you while we're just chatting real quick. And then I can just, since you're here, I'm going to add it. I'm going to flip it. And then, yeah, I know the interchangeable stuff is fun. So the gnomes, they're 2 deep. I put a shoe on the front and the back, and then the little toe kick here because I didn't like the way that it looked with 2 sets of shoes. So I put a shoe on the front and the back. Okay. And then the rest for the front kind of makes it, it's relatively, the boy is relatively self-explanatory because there's score lines to show you where to put the beard. I did do his beard bright white and her hair bright white, but the accessories I like to do that muted white with sometimes, so I didn't want his beard to look dirty. I just went with a neutral gray. You could go with any color you want, guys. So here's, again, she has a shoe in the, look, if you look sideways, a shoe in the back, a shoe in the front, and then a toe kick. The girl has these little spacers because she's got the, you should have 2, okay, when you get the gnome, you should have 2 pairs of shoes and a toe kick so that it's 4 wide and 2 layers for the gnome. Okay, so you have 2 body layers, 2 pairs of shoes, and a toe kick. Should come with every gnome, plus the body, plus when you get the gnome itself, you have a set of 3 Velcro dots. And then I also have the Velcro dots with each set, like it's shrink wrapped. It has 3 Velcro dots in there because I don't know if you put like the scratchy part on the back or the soft part on the back when you put it together. I always put the scratchy part of the Velcro of the hook and loop onto my surface, my solid surface, and I put the soft part on the removable because then when I pull it out to package it, I don't have to worry about it scratching up against anything. I mean, this stuff is scratchy, but that's just how I do it. And then you pop like 2 here, okay? So the girl's has this hair, and her hands go on top of her hair, and that's what that little round thing is with the X. That's your spacer. The spacer goes with the hands, and then it goes, I put it on the back of the attachment. And what I do is I put a dot, like a Velcro dot here, and then, or I'll put a Velcro, the other half here, and then I'll stick it on down onto here, if that makes sense. So like when I'm doing the hat attachment, I'll put the other half of the Velcro dot with the sticky part up, and the other part with the sticky part up. And then I stick it on, and then the Velcro automatically goes on, and then it's in the right place, if that makes sense. So Donna, you said you had a spacer for the boy. If you had a spacer for the boy, it was a mistake. Toss it. And you glued your spacer to the girl, that's fine, but you should get a spacer with every attachment set, just because I don't know where you glued your spacer, right? So if you didn't, I don't put the spacer with the girl. When I pack her, I just put it with the hands. The other thing is, so sometimes the spacers are different sized based on what she's holding, if that makes any sense, but it'll be fine. And then the same thing with the boy. And then the hands just go like that. So this is the farmhouse set. She's got part of the farmhouse set on. And I did this with paint markers. If you have a steady hand, you could totally do it with a paintbrush. But I did that with paint markers, and then the little lantern set. And then that little set. So cute. So I'll look and see, because I know I did a video on the girl gnome, and I'll see if I can find it. I don't think it's a bad thing if you have a spacer on the boy. Like you're not going to see it. I mean, his hands are just going to be a little, like, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch off, right? I mean, it's not a big deal. No one's even going to know. I mean, if you can slide something under there and pop it off and you want to, great. But if not, no one's going to notice. The head kind of pops up a little bit with the hats kind of pop up a little bit with the Velcro too. So yeah, I know I need to do a video. Like I said, I've got someone to edit the videos now, which makes it a lot easier than the video editing. It takes a long time. So, but Donna, let me know if you have problems with that. Okay. I always want to know, like, it's good to know, like, I know I need to make the video for the stands. I need to make the video for this and these, and probably even the round sign. And then if I have them on YouTube, they're easier to find than if I do a Facebook Live. All right, guys. So keep crafting. I'm going to go hang out with the fam. Keep crafting, guys, and spreading joy through the beautiful things you create. The world needs your creativity. I appreciate you, and I'm so glad you spent some time with me tonight. Have a happy rest of your Sunday. Stay warm, stay safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 2:30. Love y'all. Bye-bye.